All right, so Rundown's January 15th, brought to you by Manscaped. Support for the Rundown comes from Manscaped, who's the best in men's below-the-belt grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. I like that. Precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaping accidents are finally a thing of the past now that Manscaping has designed their electric trimmer. Their Lawnmower 2.0 has proprietary skin-safe technology so the trimmer won't shag or nick your nuts. Manscaped also has the the crop-preserving, anti-chafing ball deodorant and moisturizer. You already put deodorant on your armpits. Why aren't you putting on the smelliest part of your body? Start the new year off right. You start off the new year the right way by using the best tools for the job. Get 20% off and free shipping with code RUNDOWN at manscaped.com. That's 20% off free shipping at manscaped.com with code RUNDOWN. That's a lot of words.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Lost it a
Also,
couple times.
like my legs acting a little
Oh,
funny.
We gotta get it up.
Surgery. Someone get him something to elevate it.
Tommy,
Get him
Tommy,
Get on your
something to
hands and
elevate it.
knees and just let him put his
Bring
feet
it.
up on top
No,
of
Let's
you.
go.
not doing it.
Elevate.
It's like
That's not elevating.
I had my checkup yesterday. It's like perfect. Everything's going fine, but it's been weird the last hour. Cora out as the Red Sox manager. Where's Cabras? Is he even here?
No, he called into radio, but he's out. He's got a weird
He's got what?
health thing going on too.
The health thing being that his best friend got fired.
Probably, to be honest, I feel like it's like
Heartbreak.
You have
stress-induced.
to have like. I don't want to say. I hope he doesn't. We have a lot of mystery ailments around here. Tommy.
He has hives, so it's like his skin's all fucked up. So.
You got to come in with hives.
Really? I don't know. I don't think I
I
come in.
think if he came in with hives, you would not
I was
be
gonna
happy.
say.
Why is
I
that
don't want-
contagious?
Yo,
skin
skin
thing?
very
No.
contagious.
You don't want people coming in with skin rashes and stuff.
I mean, manager.
They built an island for it, leprosy.
What's that on your head?
I got my mole removed.
Oh, all right. I thought that was a hive.
No,
Why?
Why'd I
Doesn't
get it
look like
removed?
your look.
I don't.
Yeah, it's like Cindy Crawford.
I mean, it's not. Yeah.
When did that
my
happen?
beauty mark? Last week.
Oh.
So it's like still healing.
Was it covered the entire time?
It was like not too dark, but it was like right on the edge of the eyebrow.
all right, I
But
guess-
they were like, it's it's growing, it's gross, it might get dangerous. I was
Oh,
like,
all right,
"Nah."
well, that's
well, it was both. I was like happy to take it off,
Yeah.
So that
But
kind
anyway.
of takes the piss out of this topic.
I still think almost it's like that's a huge story. He hasn't been here at all for it. I don't know.
want me to
What's
call
the
him?
deal now?
You want to get him on,
Yeah,
on the
come
phone?
on. What's the deal now? Did the Red Sox cheat or not?
Oh yeah, everybody cheats.
did
Everybody
Cor-
cheated.
But did Cora cheat
Cora's
with
being
both?
penalized for what he did in Houston, which is a crying shame that
So
only
he
in
is
Boston
getting-
do you get penalized for other cities.
So he's getting penalized for something he did in Houston. Did he do it in Boston?
Yo, we're on the rundown right now. Dave was looking for you, so you're on speaker.
The word on the rundown is that you got hives.
Yeah, I got hives on my fucking feet.
Oh, that's not. You can come in with that.
I guess we should do that.
Yeah, I got
had
it. You guys
hives. I had hives on my arm 2 nights ago, and then I got them on my feet the next night. So I don't know what the fuck's going on.
The haters will say it conveniently went together with when Cora got fired.
The haters would say that, but I still called in and talked about it for a half an hour on CCK. You can check that out on SiriusXM.com.
So what are your thoughts on the Red Sox right now? You've taken it. Well, do you like the ownership group?
I do. I feel like they get a lot of shit, but it's like, how can you argue with 4 World Series titles when you went 86 years without one?
So then the next question is, what do you think of this?
What, the Cora firing?
Yes.
They had to do it. I mean, this was a situation where their hands were tied. Cora was suspended, or was going to get suspended for what he did in Houston. You're not like if his punishment is going to be worse than AJ Hinch's, so you're looking at 2 or 3 year ban. You're not just going to bring in a manager for 2 or 3 years and then bring back Alex Cora. They had to do it, so they did it. And also the timing of it, which is, spring training is right around the corner. So if they wait for the league's investigation of the Red Sox and then they find out what Cora's ban is, a month or 2 from now, it's like you're going to fire your manager during spring training and find a new manager by opening day. Like, that's just not favorable for the team, so they have to move on.
Do you care about any of this stuff? Like, did you, like, for example, steroids? I could care less. I want my guys doing steroids.
cares?
Yeah, no, I don't care at all. I mean, it's Coley's take. Coley was like, "Don't you want your team to be winning at all costs?" It's the same thing. It's
Just don't get caught.
Okay,
Just don't
so
get caught.
alternate question then off that one. If the Yankees cheated, would you be saying the same thing?
If it was only the Yankees, I mean, like I would probably if it was just the Yankees, then I would be.
If it was, let me rephrase it. If it was just the Yankees and Hubs came in and said, "Who cares? Everyone should try to cheat," what would your response be?
I would definitely celebrate the Yankees' demise, but I would be very careful about what I was saying because you ask around and there are other teams that are going to get outed, and it's not so much like who's a cheater and who's not; it's who's good and who's not. So I think the best of the best teams, a lot of these teams were doing it. I think the rumor that's been going around is that the Dodgers are the worst of all of them. And they're the ones that are playing the victim like, we lost back-to-back World Series and it was against the Astros and the Red Sox and woe is me. I mean, the Dodgers could find themselves in a position where they're getting investigated.
Sweet. So if that's the case, don't the Cubs have another World Series?
I knew that was coming. And
well, I mean, we lost to the Dodgers in 2017, and then they got beat by the Astros, both teams cheating, so the Cubs have another ring.
Yankees.
Well, Dan, I would kind of say this. Where's the perfect place to hide a camera?
Hang up.
The one thing I don't understand is how would the rumors of Cora getting a bigger suspension than Hinch? Are we supposed to believe he did it without Hinch's knowledge?
There was some report, or at least a rumor, that at one point Hinch broke the monitor with a bat and was like, "I'm sick of this. You guys are focused on this. Just play ball. This is distracting everybody." So I don't know if that's true or not. I'm sure there's a lot of bullshit
and
going
the
around.
way you say it sounds like you didn't think it was helping. But I mean, to think a bench guy is going to run some under the ground scheme.
But no, I don't think it's without his knowing. But I could see a bench coach being the ringleader. Be like, I got to deal with the media. I got to deal with this.
The manager, that would be like if Barstool's money laundering, and then we just tossed fucking Tommy out to take the fall.
Well, the craziest part to me is it's a player's
if you have a sales guy, a right-hand man doing it sort of thing. If something shady was going on and was
I guess I didn't know about the bubbly gang for a long time.
But this is a player's deal. No players getting any kind of infractions is crazy.
Because that just opens Pandora's box.
Of course it does. Yeah. But that is really what it comes down to, because it is if you're cheating if you're a player.
Right. But I don't even know that I'd consider that.
I think
if I was a baseball player and you somehow told me I figured out what the pitchers to me that's almost baseball, and the degrees of cheating have always changed with the degree of technology in the times. Yeah. From whether it be greenies to steroids
Spitballs.
to right. It's steroids.
Isn't there a story from the 50s? They were using a looking glass.
Fucking greenies.
New York Giants.
So baseball, we said it yesterday. Baseball is this weird spot where they kind of glamorize cheating, and then now is this.
I also think a weird thing happened the other day when the suspensions came down. I quote tweeted it was there's no place for cheating in baseball, tongue in cheek, knowing that steroids was the biggest scandal ever. I think we're removed enough that there's enough fans now that just don't know that steroids was that big of a deal. Think about it. If you're under 30 years old, you don't actually remember the steroid era.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. It is probably every 20 years, baseball has some weird cheating scandal.
I was telling a story on Barstool Radio. I was talking to a girl, and I brought up Pearl Jam, and she didn't know what it was. I'm like, what do you mean you don't know what it was?
God.
And then I had her text one of her friends, say Pearl Jam. And the response back was, is that a dino band?
A dino band?
Yikes.
No. They're still playing. That hurts.
Yikes.
A dino band? That actually hurts even more. The
Such
way
a cool
that
way.
a
It's
dino
like a
band.
slap,
Oh my God.
Dino band. OBJ in the news. Pardon my take in the news. So he's back and he did two things. There's a video, first of all, him slapping a cop on the ass.
Hey man, D. Lou finna go to jail, y'all. Hey, hey, what about the big ugly, Dave? No! Hey man. Uh-oh. Lord.
Prison.
Assault.
Yes. Second, He gave the money out. We all saw it. And now everyone's getting up. Did he give the money out? Was it fake money?
Fake money.
LSU AD is like, oh, that was fake money. We have Joe Burrow on Part of My Take being like, oh, no, it's real money. LSU is now investigating. All one big circle, all because of a guy who has to put himself in the middle of everything at the expense of everybody
Totally
else.
fucking those kids, man.
Yeah.
Totally fucking the program.
Also, I'd like to plead Joe Burrow was under the influence, so he can't be held accountable for anything, he said. And I don't feel bad because it's Odell fucked himself. Everyone's be mad at Odell.
Yeah.
Odell is the worst.
Like, I'm pretty sure that Odell went out with all the players after. Give him the money then, dude.
Well, but there's no cameras on.
Right.
He needs to make the
I mean,
spectacle
what?
of it.
That cop, first of all, was out of his mind. Well, I don't know what that guy was doing in the locker room, like trying to be like fucking straight arrow Gennaro.
Crazy.
But then you still to slap him in the ass and then dance on his face. Woo. Odell, above the law, Odell. Oh,
But
You got this. You got this.
O.
no, above.
No.
Yeah, but it's O-A-B-J-L.
Odell above? No, you're doing above. Odell above.
Odell, A. No,
above is A. Odell is O.
O-A.
Odell above? No, it's above Odell. Above the law, Odell, right?
Above the law,
A-T-L-O-B-J.
Adele.
She's the singer now.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting confused. She's also a. Whatever, my veins aren't working.
Blame the veins.
The vein doesn't work with the brain.
Gambling tonight there is a college basketball night in America, stream presented by PointsBet. Fucking Mush asked me to look at the card. I gave him 12 winners. PointsBet is now live in Jersey and Iowa. If you sign up with code Barstool, when you place your first bet of $1, you get 100 in bonus bets. PointsBet is making it rain this week with Virginia. Plus, at number 9, Florida State. If you place a $50 spread bet on this game, you'll get a $3 bonus for each three-pointer your team makes. That's $3 every three-pointer. It's one of my picks. I love FSU. Make sure you get signed up for PointsBet with code Barstool so you can bet the games with us. Go to pointsbet.com in Jersey. If you're in Iowa, head over to PointsBet Sportsbook at Catfish Bend Casino. What a name. To compete, your in-person registration must be in New Jersey or Iowa, 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. This clip, Prince Harry. So he's quit now. He's out of the Royals, which I thought you should be.
So he's just Harry, you can't call him Prince anymore.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
just
well,
Harold.
he should be dead.
Right,
Yeah.
we know that, but
He's
don't
Harold.
give him the Prince. Yeah, he's just Harold.
And he's chatting up Bob Iger. First of all, Bob Iger, president of Disney. Harold, why do you think you have this? Why do you think you're in the same room with Bob Iger? Like
Not
you should
your Harold.
Yeah.
While she's talking to it was Jay-Z and Beyonce, right?
Yeah,
like one, I think it was them, like
Yeah,
one
so-
fucking combo over.
So you can't have your cake. No one cares about you two if you're not royal. So don't be Harold and be in these things. But I was glad he was groveling. He's like, hey, my wife's like a really good voiceover actress. And Bob Iger's like, dude, I don't care. He's like, no, she is.
Yeah.
That's
You
a Harold.
really
you
liked
seem
it.
so surprised. It's like, yeah, because nobody knows anything about your fucking wife because she
Yeah.
was a bit actress on like one show, one
That's
time.
a Harold move.
Harold's panicking about the rent check.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that is, you know what? I don't even know now if you want to become a royal again, you can take that back after groveling to a
Is that enough
fucking,
of a punishment?
Yeah, to be, well, no, it's so beneath a royal to be like, my
You're
wife
not
is a
even-
good voice actress.
Yeah, you're
Right.
not even in
a
anymore.
voice actress.
Yeah. Yeah, like, that's, for this to all work out, like, for her, she needs to be doing, like, leading lady shit.
Oh, yeah.
If the best to come from this is now she goes
Oh,
and does
she's already made it.
voiceovers,
Though.
like,
she's made it now because even if she doesn't do this, she'll be on one of those Bravo Real World Royal Failure shows or something.
real world royal failures.
I like that.
There's something there.
We should, yeah.
There's a lot of delinquent royals.
I mean,
that are-
I would watch a show of them struggling to live really everyday
I,
life.
I,
So,
I want Harold to suffer on a grand level.
But wouldn't you watch that? Like him just
Yeah,
like,
if it was
hey,
suffering, I
go
wouldn't
take
want
out
him
the
to be-
trash,
No.
Harold.
Yeah, I don't
You
want
got to
it to
do
be-
your taxes, Harold.
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta. I mean,
as
I'd
long as
love
he's
to watch
suffering,
that.
yes.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it. I put it in here. I know a lot of people watch it. I saw headlines like bigger than the NBA. The Jeopardy Finals wrapped up. Ken Jennings won it. You're obviously huge into this.
Oh yeah.
You're a Jennings guy, right?
Oh yeah.
And,
Why don't you like James?
Clem's is the other guy, right?
Yeah.
And you can see the video of Clem's taking a
Yeah,
tumble.
he was dead.
I
Boom.
actually felt something in my apartment
It was
around that
tremors.
time. I'm like, what was that?
It was Trevor.
Now
There
I
was
know.
aftershock.
James Holzhauer, who could win the match. He had 44,000. Did he come up with Yager?
The dog going, Clem dog hitting it.
Yo, I can't
Ass
believe people
crack
like
out.
James. I cannot believe people like that guy. He is such a smug fucking asshole.
There's nothing smug about when he told that guy he had 0.
That's
That's
that
not
is
smug.
Yeah, he's just fucking asshole.
That's smug is a little less in
Did
your
you like
face.
that? Like that guy was doing so poorly.
Brad?
Yeah.
He
Brad
stomped on
Brad
Brad.
was like terrible.
Did you see what he did?
Down
Brad
and
was
out.
sad.
Did you see what he did to Brad?
No.
James? So it's like Final Jeopardy or something. They clear the scores.
You do 2 games and then you add
Right,
it together.
right.
So after the first one, they go, all right, we'll clear your scores out. But he had 0 from the first round because he bet it all and got Final Jeopardy wrong. So his score stayed 0. And Alex goes, we'll reset the scores now. And he goes, hey, Brad's score stayed the same.
Foregone conclusion. In spite of these scores you see here, we'll get rid of those scores right now. We will, of course, add them to whatever the...
Hey, Brad's score's still on there.
Wow.
It's gotten to be that kind of competition, hasn't it?
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Brad didn't like it either.
No, why? Why would you?
That's
I mean,
funny.
he took it. He made so many jokes.
Trebek
that
loved
it
it.
went
Yeah.
well. And
He
Trebek,
did.
well, Trebek was like second, right? He was on his heels for as far as making
Trebek's
jokes
like,
about
"Oh, it's
Brad.
gonna be that
the
type of
whole
competition."
show, Brad was Trebek was like, "You're in third place, Brad. You're in third place."
You
Well,
wrote
Brad's in
like
third
one
place,
of the
Brad.
longest blogs you've written in a decade defending this Brad guy.
I couldn't believe it. The dude is the greatest of all time,
No,
money
he's
wise.
not.
Well-
Money wise,
Uh-uh.
he's won more money than anyone has
That's
ever made
technicality.
in game show history. Every time they've done a big tournament like this, that guy won. He beat Ken Jennings head to head twice. He was the guy until this tournament, and just nobody knew that. So
Well,
yeah,
how
he
did he
played
beat Ken Jennings?
because he was the best ever
Well, what
until
happened
this
to him?
tournament. I don't know. I talked to another Jeopardy guy today on the radio. He was like, I don't know, maybe he drank too much coffee. I was like, that's your fucking explanation
What?
for this? He was like, he chalked it up to like, sometimes you don't get a good night's sleep and sometimes you're off your game, and that's what happened to Brad.
But was that all filmed
No.
in one take?
2 days? 2
That's
days.
not
2
off. I mean, off your game, you get
Tommy's been off his game for 2 days.
Yeah,
I've been engaged.
you've been
today.
bratting.
Yeah. I got
wh-
more. I don't want to keep bringing it up, but I got more little birdies told me it's definitely girl problems too. And Tommy can't separate work from personal.
Oh no, you don't want
There's a
that.
girl
You don't want
here,
that
It's a
moniker.
girl here.
No. No, there's like actually no. What?
Oh, what is
What?
it?
Say it.
Well, listen,
we-
I'm
I
gonna
said
believe it's
I
that
said like
unless you
people
tell me
like
this.
actually thinking that like I was like upset over Rudy and Ellie going on a fake date was like my
No,
brought
that's
that
not
up.
what I was
You're
told.
so not upset
No,
that you
not
brought
you.
it
I'm
up.
saying
out of
yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah, yeah.
And I didn't think
no,
that
no.
until now.
No.
I was told there was a
No,
girl
I'm
in his
saying-
Now I
life
think
that's
that.
no
Yeah,
longer
yeah.
in his life, and the Pussy Patrol is saying it's getting to him.
Oh no.
No, that's not totally accurate. I'll
We
just
need to
leave
take
it
you
at
out. We need to take you out on
Not
the town.
totally inaccurate.
not
You
totally
did.
accurate.
You should reenact.
Not totally
Not
inaccurate.
totally accurate. I just like to
Not
leave
totally
it at that.
inaccurate.
You should
And
reenact
Tommy-
Benihana Christmas with him. Take him out. Get him fucking lit up. Come on, Tommy.
I guess there was a meeting where Feidelberg saw you with your girlfriend.
Feidelberg?
Yeah.
You had a meeting with your girlfriend? It's over, Tommy.
No, I
if you had a
didn't.
meeting with her.
All right, this is just not true. What's the next topic?
Oh, it's been over for months and you're still upset?
No,
But that girl's gone now.
That's not
Oh,
true.
long gone, Dave.
That's not true. That's not whatever.
She's moved on.
This is not accurate. Let's move on to another topic.
All right.
Oh, wait. One last question about Tommy.
Did it end
No,
because
I'm just kidding.
you're in too good a shape?
Oh.
You
Nothing.
get too buff for her?
Or is that why he was getting in shape?
No.
There's a
Oh,
lot of-
trying to win her back?
No.
Did some
no,
big
no,
buff
no,
guy
no.
take
I started
take
going to
her?
the gym because I had more time when I moved to the city to not commute. That's
Did
the
she
only
like?
reason.
Did you guys go out one night and someone like tried to fight and you're
No.
like, no, let's just move on, honey, and then that changed the relationship forever?
No.
Question: are they gonna do this Jeopardy again? I feels like this should be.
I know, right? I mean,
Like,
it
they
was
should run
such a
this back?
success. I
It was
mean,
that close.
The thing is, again, this is the thing. Like, they've done tournaments like this. This one's grander than ever. But there's always these like big.
Is it always in
tournaments.
prime time?
No, this one was like particularly. I think usually it's at 7 o'clock instead of 8.
Yeah.
So they like definitely ratcheted it up.
But
for
why
this
not
one,
do this
but-
in the summer?
I mean, do this.
Like, give us this in the summer.
Absolutely.
Just keep
The
running
ratings
it back.
were monstrous.
There is literally nothing on TV, I know for a proven fact, the week of the College World Series.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Put it down. And shout out to Ken Jennings, who proved everything he needs to prove now. Pretty much wiped the floor with James. Fuck
How
you,
did he
James.
do it?
He's
Did
the
he
fucking
kill him?
greatest of all
Did
time.
he beat him by a lot?
I mean, he won 3-1.
And he adapted his game to take James.
Yeah, he
right?
played at James'
He's
style
probably
and
like
dominated.
a supercomputer. Like, he adapts as the like he's
Yeah. Right. He
processing
learns.
is like all math. Yeah. This I just saw a clip.
Oh, and one more thing. Talking all that shit about Brad. Brad and James both walked away with $250 grand. So you can chirp all you want. At the end of the day, the paycheck, the losers get $250 no matter
yeah,
what.
but I mean, let's be honest. Using that logic, you couldn't chirp a lot of athletes because like they may stink, but
Yeah.
it's like well, I'm still
No, you're right.
getting paid.
I mean, I said from the beginning, too, that this was more about the bragging rights than the money. But there is an element of money, and Brad has more of it than anybody ever. So
This Wilder Fury clip, they're talking trash before the fight. I just want to put it in there because I think this is, I can't remember the last fight that I'm like, cannot wait for.
When is it?
It's the end of February, I think the 22nd, around there.
I agree.
mean, this fight, it was almost like we're putting this on the rundown 2 to 3 weeks out, and McGregor's fighting this weekend, and he
Nobody
hasn't been on the
cares.
rundown
Crazy.
yet.
I've had to tell myself like 3 or 4 times, oh yeah, there's a fight this weekend that I want to watch.
When is the last time boxing cucked MMA?
especially with McGregor, with
Yeah.
like one of their guys.
I mean, this is the fight.
Probably De La Hoya Mayweather. Like in 2007.
Yeah,
Because Pacquiao Mayweather was way too
too late.
And there
This
hasn't
is the
been
fight.
like a ton of.
well,
yeah.
and then Mayweather and McGregor.
And by the
but
way,
that's
they
both
have another
obviously.
one theoretically ready too, because whoever wins this could fight Joshua, and that's gonna be another big fight. So boxing, go boxing.
Go boxing, go.
Yeah, last thing, Donnie was on Chef. I didn't watch it.
The guy he was going up against was such a fucking
I didn't watch it.
dick.
I put it on there. What are you laughing at? I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it.
I just saw.
What do you
all
got?
Yeah, well, I'm giving him some shine.
While cutting him down at the same time, you know.
I feel like that's not. I can't speak to it. I didn't watch it.
Can't watch everything.
What was I? Oh, I was watching Pittsburgh, Louisville.
Donnie was cooler than that guy, so who cares at the end of the day?
I got
You know what
fucked in that game.
Who'd
I had
you
the
have?
under.
Oh,
Overtime. Right?
yep.
And it was under.
You know who really got fucked is if you bet on this, it was Pittsburgh, Louisville. There was a bad call at the end of the game, and
Did it affect the.
Capel went. Yeah, it affected the game, but more than that, Capel went berserk.
You got T?
No.
Oh.
They didn't tee him up. He was running around the court, slamming his fist. They ended up Louisville winning by 5. The spread was 6. I've been at least 30 tees in my life that have affected. It's like, oh my God, they just got tee. The fact they didn't tee Jeff
That's
Capel
because
up.
Cable pays everyone.
It was
He's the
nuts.
bagman. He was Coach K's bagman.
Yeah, that's it. And
Fuck,
post
that
show.
game sucked. That was a big game.
I got-
And it happened when I was landing. It happened in, that like 10 minutes where the Wi-Fi no longer works.
Yeah, the worst.
So the Wi-Fi was no longer working. I was
you don't
winning.
have
I
a brand
landed.
either.
It was overtime.
That's one of those things that you gotta feel like they just have put no effort to like figuring
None.
that out. That
Just figure
seems
out
like
the final
none.
10,000 feet, and you're
yeah,
done.
because you can get it on the ground, you can get it in the air, you can't get in that middle zone. What's
crazy.
that all about?
It's crazy.
Also, shout out to Clemson fans, I guess. I like that. Little John was fucking rocking
Yeah, it
yesterday
was.
versus Duke.
Yes,
Which
it was.
I don't know how you get up after losing the national championship, but they got up.
They did big time.
And
yeah, I
also-
was surprised.
Final, I got Casey to admit she was wrong, so that was big.
17 overthrows. We'll
Because
get it. We'll do it
I
to you.
now have the physical stats. The most overthrows of any quarterback all season, any team, was 13. He had 17.
Who?
That's crazy. Trevor
Trevor
Lawrence.
Lawrence in the national championship
Yes,
game? Alone? Wow.
his previous career high was 5.
I was going to say that's a very high number, right?
It- well,
Jesus
I got
Christ.
him all worked up again because I don't remember
Yeah,
any
you
of the games. So this morning I was like, "Did Trevor Lawrence have a bad game?" And he was like, "Let me tell you." Like we talked about it. Then 10 minutes later,
So-
he came back with his laptop. He's like, "Watch this."
So you're out on him like totally?
No, I'm just saying.
it's just one game.
The argument that I was having was I would rather Shea Patterson
In that moment.
for that game.
Yeah,
no one wanted
with
to
the
get
way
like
he was
anybody
playing.
would
Jack
have been better.
Cohn.
Anybody.
Got it.
Anybody.
Johnny
Not that-
Osmond.
Not
Got it.
just anybody would have been better. I mean, he couldn't complete a 4-yard pass. He was, I don't know what the hell was wrong with him. I've never seen anything like that. Whatever, I'm getting worked up again. Yeah, that's it.
Elevate your leg.
I don't know what's going on. Hurts now a little bit.
Tommy, you're going to get through it. Don't worry, bud.